When I was growing up, I always just really enjoyed mountain biking, and I don't think I ever really thought of this huge dream of racing professionally. Around home, I think I rode quite a lot with kind of my dad whenever he went out. My dad would be doing crit races, and I was riding my little full suspension, trying to huck off the loading docks and playing around. And I think just the passion behind it is quite important for me. Enjoy doing it, or I don't think I'd be here racing bikes for sure. I mean, Connecticut, it's not exactly the best for me for riding, but I think just having family around is quite nice. But yeah, I'm still, within 20 minutes to my family, so it's good to stop by and say hi and spend some time with the sausage dogs and keep some stuff there. So mom makes me banana bread, hang out. I feel like for me, I did a lot of what I enjoyed when I was younger when it came to riding. Me and my dad used to make wooden bridges or seesaws in the yard. So either riding over those, hucking off the stone wall, and I would hit 2 corners up the hill, come bombing down to the driveway, and had a 180 berm, and try and not slow down and see if you could make the corner. That was fun. When I went to my first World Cup, it was kind of a weird experience, being on track and kind of always looking behind you. Holy shit, I'm on track with the fastest racers in the world, and it was quite nerve-wracking. I did well in Junior World Champs in 2013, but I didn't necessarily love racing that year. At least I won Worlds, so I made up for it, I guess. I was alright, screw it, try something different. I mean, for me it felt right, but I think it is weird when people see, oh hey, someone just won Junior World Championships, they have a good future in the sport, but then they decided to go a totally different direction with enduro. I think the comment was, oh, did Yeti force you into enduro? I think people still ask that. At home, I mainly rode my trail bike anyways, because we don't have downhill trails out our back door, so it seemed like a natural thing to try and do, and decided to make the change, and also could stay with, Shawnee and Jared and stuff, and ride with them. Yeah, the nerves are always there, but I feel like it ends up being quite good because the nerves kind of get you set for racing. I think when I'm a bit nervous, it means that I'm excited for the race and I want to get going. There's always such a good feeling mid-stage when you've already been racing for 10 minutes and you're flowing well and attacking. And when you're here in 19, I caught my 30-second guy and we caught his 30-second guy, so I kind of knew that we were both on a good lap. Having that energy of kind of dropping into on the village the last stage, it's always super exciting when you come to that finish corral and wait for your name to be called.
I've known Richard since 2011, so 11 years, almost half his life. I heard he was quiet, but when I met him and put my hand out to shake his hand, said, "Hi, I'm Jared," and he just sort of looked away, like he put his hand out and just looked away, and like, wow, he is quiet, isn't he? It turns out farting was the thing that broke the silence with him. We all had a shared love of laughing at farts, so that was the beginning of a fruitful friendship.
Whatever it is, like, we just always just clicked, and I just always want to see him do absolutely the best he can. So wanted to beat him before when I was still racing him, but if he beat me, I was more than happy for him. And now, like, obviously I just want to see him completely dominate the world, basically.
The haircut kind of started because of Jared.
And then you realised you liked it.
Because we did the Jared Mohawks in Italy one year.
My hair hasn't really fully recovered from radiation, but I had my full bald one side and then just shaved the other side and just was running a mohawk for about 4 months there until more of my hair fell out, and then I shaved the whole thing off. Good to get past it, and definitely gives you a good perspective on other sort of things in life. I think I just enjoy riding my bike a lot more now, like just for what it is. Having him now as team dad has been really nice. He's just giving us a lot of input and, tips here and there, and it's been really nice to have him back at the races. Always get a little nervous for them, actually, so I think that never goes away. You just want them to do the best they can. It's a little easier not having the nerves for yourself. You still get those feelings of like you remember exactly what it's like and how important it is to you and all that sort of stuff, so these are the days that you train for,
Just getting word that Richie has a flat out on the track. So Jesse Melliman taking the win. The Canadian flag sleeve on his arm was an unserious
Flat on the last stage, it was just like a real killer. Like, you're racing, you're feeling good, everything's feeling easy, and you're getting, first or second, and then you go and push hard and you're, outside the top 5. So that hurts quite a bit because you know where you should be. Emotionally, it just kind of wrecks you, and everybody comes around there asking what happened, and you just want to fucking get out of there and kind of take it in.
I mean, I think we've seen glimpses of it before. Like, his absolute potential is complete domination. I've never seen anyone as just talented on the bike, and his drive, he wants to learn about all aspects to be absolutely the best he can be. So the future holds whatever Richie wants. I got no doubt he's going to win another world enduro title.
Around here, everything's pretty rocky and rooty and technical, and it might not be the funnest thing to ride, but I think you learn quite a bit on, weighting the bike, finding the traction. I think that's super important. That comes from being where I am and having to find a smooth line through a rock garden or something. I think I'm pretty good at that. Rather than just sending slabs and hitting drops and stuff, you have to think about your riding a bit more than just kind of pointing it in straight lines.
You have to drop your inside elbow to get whacked with the stick. We don't want to see any of this. We want to see this.
Right before you crash. And then cuts next photo for it.
How's everyone doing?
Good.
People were excited to see Richie. You know, he's Richie Rude. But then when we got on the trail, everyone gets comfortable. They realize he's kind of just a normal person and likes to talk bikes. He's a bike nerd like all of us. Sometimes you have to ask him to jump behind a kid and give him some pointers, but when he does do that, he connects, especially the younger kids that are real quiet and nervous about being in a big group. He'll kind of attach to those guys and help them out a lot.
It was like 10.
He was like 10. He was like, oh my God, it's Richie Rude. And he nukes into this turn, goes like this, and face plants into a berm. He was trying so hard to not cry.
Always a beginner, really. One thing that did it for me is I just built a little rut somewhere on the trail and hit it 20 times and had fun trying to do it.
Haters talking to me, tell them pipe down. Or it's lights out, zeros on the debit, baby, all I do is swipe now. Gucci sweater 5,000, stunning, buzzing. I be going up, no ceiling. Wow, ballin', running. To the paper, I'm peeling out. They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. Yeah. They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it out like a Hail Mary.
Can't pass anyone or get passed.
Well, I'm fucked. You know, I've had some good success over the years in enduro, and yeah, I've been doing it for a while, and more enduro races are trying downhill. Now it's got me interested to actually like give it a shot at a race or two here and there. You know, like where would I be now if I was racing DH?
What do you want to do now that the morning shoot's over?
I'm gonna go hit the coffee shop, you know, vibe out, chat, jib around, get a gluten-free donut.
Richard, do you have to take it easy on him now that he's a cancer survivor? Is it like...
No, you like couldn't handle the deep loam, you know? Which run deep?